What's up guys, Commander Alex here, and today we're going to be playing some Vainglory, and I am going to be playing as Krul. And we have a saw. We have an Instalock saw actually, so I'm a little hesitant on this game. But on the bright side, we have an Arden support, which is pretty awesome because I really like Arden as support. Go here. Really? Really? Okay. Just, okay. I'm not going to try and argue with him. But yeah, we have an Arden support, which is pretty cool, and he has a tier 2 skin. And at first I was like, oh, that's pretty awesome, like he has a tier 2 skin, he must have like some sort of idea of what he's doing. And then I saw the other team, and their Arden has a tier 1 skin. And I was like, wow, we got a lot of skins in this game. I got a skin, my Arden's got a skin, the other Arden's got a skin. And then I looked around, and their Ringo has a skin. There's 4 skins in this game, guys. Like, I very rarely get games with this many skins in them, so I was kind of surprised. But we're going to be going for a Krul gameplay today. Going to be going for a standard Breaking Point Krul. Nothing too special as far as my build goes. But I've really been having a lot of luck with Krul lately. I've been carrying a lot of ranked games with him just because he is one of the best carries in the game. Don't try and gank. The only issue with him is that his early game is really weak. So what you got to do is you got to play super passive early game. Just get your farm, get out, and then assuming everything goes right, you should get out into the late game and basically just wreck everybody. That's basically how he works. Yeah, we just don't want to fight early game. Basically, until I get my Shiver Steel, I don't want to fight. And I really don't want to fight until I get my Breaking Point. But you know, Breaking Point's kind of secondary. It's definitely a strong item on Krul, but it's the Shiver Steel that you really need, because the Shiver Steel allows you to stick to people, which means you can get more auto attacks on people, which means you get more Spectral Smite stacks on people, and basically that's death for them, because Spectral Smite stacks do a couple of things for you. First off, they give you life steal. Second off, they allow you to, if you want to smite a person, deal a crap ton of damage to them and get a crap ton of health back from them. And third, they also apply weakness to people, which basically means that they do less damage to you, they have less crystal power. It's like, basically, if you're weakened, you don't do much. Did our saw die? No, he didn't. He just rotated down. Okay. Nah, it's not worth it. I'm not going to try and gank that. I'm on my way down. Alright, so they're leaving us alone. They have a Taka... Let me try and remember this. They have a Taka Arden jungle, which means that as long as we get through the early to mid game, we should be able to beat them in the late game. Krul beats Taka in the late game as long as he doesn't fall behind. And the reason for that is that Taka relies on burst, and a carry Krul build basically relies on getting a Breaking Point, a Shiver Steel, boots, and full tank. And that means that you can, assuming you get ahead enough, get enough tank items to counter Taka's burst, and then from there, assuming you have flares or a support who has flares, you can keep vision on Taka, keep slowing Taka, and basically just grind him down because he can't burst you down, and so he won't win in the long-term fight. The only Taka that can really beat Krul, I'd say 1v1, is maybe a Breaking Point Taka. I've seen that work versus a Krul 1v1 if you play it correctly. I don't think we're going to get anything out of this. This is not worthwhile. We'll just head back down here. On the bright side, I do have enough for my Shiver Steel, so that's kind of sweet. I'll let him hit those first. Next item I'm going to be working on is my Breaking Point. Then I'm going to buy my boots. Sometimes I go for Shiver Steel boots Breaking Point. Sometimes I go for Shiver Steel Breaking Point boots. It's all just sort of how the game's going. Since they're not even trying to fight us. No. Oh, okay, fine. Fine. If they're right up here, I'll take them. But I don't want to try and invade, because we want to win and invade right now. Oh, they are shit. Back. No. Arden, you're gonna kill yourself. Push the lane. Push the lane. What is he doing? What is he doing? Just push the lane. I don't understand their infatuation with... What are they doing? Alright, so I guess Arden wasn't in the mood to push the lane, and neither was Saw, so we didn't really get that much damage on the turret. You know, I'm gonna go for this. Got the slow... No! Oh my god, I didn't trigger my Spectral Smite. I'm bad, guys. I totally could have picked up that kill. I just forgot to trigger my Spectral Smite, because I'm a dub. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the back here. Yeah, that was interestingly played. I think Arden just figured if they were taking our farm, we should defend. But for the most part, if they're taking your farm, you have like a bunch of options. You can go take their farm, you can go push turret, you can fight them, I mean, if you feel like you can win. But since I didn't feel like we could win, I would much rather take their first turret than I would try and fight them in our own jungle for farm that honestly we could just get by stealing from them. So it's, I didn't find that to be a good fight, but he did, so, you know, difference of opinions, I guess. On the bright side, still CSing quite well here. We're up on Taka by 1, which isn't anything insane, but the fact that we're at least staying even with him is good enough for me, because in the late game that basically means that I win. Let me pick up boots, there we go. And that's kind of the general rule. If you scale better than someone, but you stay even with them in CS, then in the late game you'll beat them. If you don't scale as well as someone, and you're even with them in CS, then they'll beat you. And if you scale evenly, then it's kind of a toss-up. Alright, here we go. I always said I would do a video on scaling, but I never did. Leave a comment down below if you want me to make a video on that still, because it's actually a really interesting topic, talking about power spikes for different heroes and just kind of scaling in general for different team comps. Because sometimes you'll have heroes that scale very poorly, but if they're in the right team comp, can scale very well with the team comp, because they have like wombo combos and things, stuff like that. But it's very, very interesting as far as which heroes scale well and which don't, which team comp scale well, all that stuff. Alright, so just keep doing our rotation here. I don't have enough for my, what is it called? Lucky Strike. Do we gank? You got vision on gold mine, that's good. We'll go for one more rotation. I should be able to pick up my Lucky Strike. And from there, I'm going to be just off of my breaking point. So either we can try and sneak around and get a little bit of farm, or we can maybe go for a gank if he overextends. Right now, this Taka is giving us mad respect, so I'm just going to go with it. Like, a Taka that wasn't afraid of me basically would know that they were better than me early game and would just constantly invade, because Arden Taka versus Arden Krul should just constantly be invading me. That's basically what Taka does. Taka snowballs really, really well, but doesn't have a great late game if she doesn't snowball. Taka's a he, right? Yeah, Taka's a he. But basically, if he doesn't snowball, he's not going to go anywhere. So all I have to do is make sure he doesn't do that, and he's making that job really, really easy on me. Alright, so we took those guys out. Lucky Strike. We're just about 300 off of... Shit, no. Are we going for it? Yeah, I don't have breaking point. I don't like this fight. Alright, I picked up a kill. I still don't like the fight, though. Ooh, okay, he got me out. He got me out. Thank you, Arden. That Arden probably just saved my life, to be honest. So, props to him. Very nice. Yeah, that was a not so great fight because I didn't have my breaking point yet. So I wasn't super keen on that one. But I mean, at least we got out. We picked up a kill. So in the end, that puts us ahead a little bit there. Who traded a kill for? Alright, so Saw did die. Saw's going to be a real issue, because basically our team comp is, I'm based on mobility. I have to always stick to my opponent, whereas Saw is based on basically becoming a human turret and not having any mobility. So we have a team comp that doesn't gel together very well. No, don't go for that. Not yet, not yet. I mean, the bright side, I work off of slowing my enemies, so I guess maybe that would help Saw, because that means he could keep up easier. I'm trying to think of ways that this team comp could work together, and not many are coming to mind. Oh shit. Knee breaking point sucks. I'm gonna throw that stun onto him. Yeah, this is bad. We're getting kited. Back away. I kept looking for somebody to hit. No, Arden, don't. You're just out of position, bud. What is he doing? No. That's just stupid. Okay. That was even more stupid. I'm just gonna create a wall of mines there. Hopefully we'll catch Taka when he tries to invade. Like, I don't know why Arden thought it was a good idea to sit over there. He's just out of position. And he had time to reposition, it was just, he didn't realize it, I guess. Alright, it's fine though, I mean, we got a return kill because their Arden thought he was like invincible or something. So whatever. Gonna max out my Spectral Smite first, because my Spectral Smite is where most of my damage comes from, and where all my lifesteal comes from. That's a good thing to know about Krul. He has a bunch of lifesteal from his Spectral Smite, passive lifesteal that is, meaning that your breaking point allows you to do more damage with your auto attacks, and then your Spectral Smite stacks allow you to get more health back from them. And so together, basically, you become this unkillable, super dangerous with your Silver Steel, super slowing like menace, and it's really, really fun. We can just camp right here. No. No, 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 no. He's not getting away from me. My team went off and like continued fighting. I was like, no, I'll just stick here with Arden. We'll have a grand old time. Does this Taka... Yeah, I think this is actually the better play. Taka's probably too slippery to catch anyway, so we might as well just take the gold mine. I guess that is the nice thing about having... Oh, what are you doing? What is this Taka doing? He does not understand mines. Like, he had to have at least thought that there might be a mine there. He's got a CP Taka and a weapon power Ringo. We're gonna go for some straight resistance. Another thing to note about Krul is that resistances are better on him than straight health because he gets a barrier from his Dead Man's Rush. So basically, he gets a health barrier from his Dead Man's Rush, and so to make that barrier worth more, you can actually build resistances. So basically, each point of health on him is worth more. If that makes sense, it's kind of an interesting concept, but theory crafting wise, it does make sense, and it means that you're... Whoa, I don't want to deal damage to my enemies. Oh, thank you, Arden, for that nice little crucible there. I would have had to go back, but no, he was nice and allowed me to stay. Oh. Oh my god, the damage. Arden, I don't know about you, bud. He really thinks he has a lot more damage than he does, doesn't he? It's like the little Arden that could. Alright, so I'm just gonna shove... Why are you hitting me, turret? I could have sworn the minions were there. Oh, maybe it's because Arden, or because Saw hit Arden. I bet that was it. You know, I'm just gonna go back to base because I need energy. Alright, I'm gonna say that I'm heading down there. And we'll pick up an oak cart because I do want to go into a fountain. Fountain is good on Krul just because it's long-term sustain. Basically with Krul, you're looking for that long-term fight. So Fountain, which gives you a bunch of health over like a couple seconds, is a lot more useful than Crucible. I mean, there's times when Crucible is definitely like the right buy if they have a lot of stuns on their team, but as far as just like effectiveness, it's pretty much for Krul always going to be the Fountain. Unless you're getting, you know, perma stun by like a triple stun team or something like that. But those are special instances. All right, where are they? I got my alt up. I'm gonna tell him to go there. Just check. Yep. Okay. So let's just let's shove the turret in. Oh no, I meant to hit Taka's right there. Oh, do I keep going for it? No, I'm not gonna go. Actually, no, indecision. Indecision is my death. Oh my god. I didn't know if I should go for the turret or not, and so I ended up just sort of standing there and taking turret shots, and Ringo hit me a bunch, and that was very bad. Oh, that was, yeah. Indecision is not a good trait to have when playing this game. Alright. The bright side, these are up, so we'll just take all of their farm. Thank you very much. Oh, alright, fair enough. He hasn't taken many. I'll give him that. Where are you? Breaking point should allow me to win this. Yep, I have enough stacks. Once I hit about 10 stacks, they can't win. Alright, he can kite me out, but I don't really care. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna tell them to maybe go there. Because I can shove in the, well, I guess they don't want to. I was gonna say I could shove in the lane and just cause really annoying pressure while they took Kraken. But you know what I could do? You guys go here, I'm on my way here. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna have them push lane while I try and take Kraken on my own. I know I can do it on my own. The question is, no, don't make them suspect that. Don't make them suspect. Okay. I know I can take Kraken on my own. The only question is, how quickly can I do it? Because, I mean, eventually they're going to kind of figure out that I'm here. So, hopefully they can just keep them distracted for quite a while, because it's gonna take a while. Yeah, I don't know about this one. On the bright side, they're just doing work up there, so I'm just going to chill here. Just take Kraken. It was low on energy when I started, which was a bad call. Alright, and we're full stacks again. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try and stutter step this guy. You know what? I'm gonna tell him to come, because I don't think I can take this on my own. If I had full energy, I could. Thank you very much, guys. I could have easily taken that if I had full energy, but I didn't, so my bad call. I should have known my energy before I tried to take it. But there it is. We got in the end. I'm gonna go for the fountain and the Atlas Pauldron, tier 2 boots, and now we can just wreck them. Yeah, so I mean, Krul is one of the best 1v. Oh, come on. Oh, it didn't land. Yeah, I think that Taka kind of just gave up there. He was like, yep, slow landed onto me. I'm dead. It's pretty much what it is with Krul late game. If you get slowed by him and he starts getting stacks on you, it's all over. Because he'll just kill you. There's really nothing you can do. The only way you beat Krul is by bursting him out, which their Taka can't do right now because their Taka has fallen behind, or by kiting him out, which their Ringo can't do because I'm catching him with slows. So I basically eliminated any way that they have a way to kill me. So it's going to be a pretty easy one, I guess. This could be our final push here. I want to be pretty passive. I don't want to go too deep for this one. Okay, well, I'm 1v3 in the world. Oh, so close. I really couldn't. I didn't have anything that I could do. I pulled all my stops out there. It just wasn't quite enough. Managed to pick up 1 kill. Kraken almost took the turret. It was close. Not enough, but it was close. And I'm gonna go Metal Jacket just to basically eliminate any damage from Ringo. And at this point, I don't really need to buy anything else. I could easily just end them. Oh, Ringo bought a Bone Saw, so Full Metal Jacket. Probably not the best buy, but it's fine. Whatever. Yeah. I don't really. I guess they're buying some armor, so I could go Bone Saw, but we don't really need to at this point. We can just bum rush them. So it's pretty much game. Obviously, it's going to take a while to finish it because we have to get down there. He might put up a fight. We might lose. But like, it's at this point most likely game. Yeah, I'm guessing Taka. I don't know about him. I'll just go for the deep one. No! The freaking Vanguard got Ringo out of that one. That sucks. That's alright. Minion is pushing in. I would say minions, but it's literally just 1 minion. Oh, that comes out. You know what? I'm going to take turret before we take anything else. There we go. And now at this point, we can push their Vein Crystal, and they're going to be forced to fight us if they want to win this game. Doesn't look like they want to. You know what? I want to kill you. It's Taka, man. Oh, I feel bad for him. It's not that their Taka played bad. It's that their Taka, really just Taka as a character, relies on snowballing, which is kind of the idea of you get a couple early kills and then from there you just kind of take over the game. And Taka's really good at that. But the issue with Taka is that if you don't snowball, then you fall behind and you lose your ability to assassinate people. And then from there, you kind of lose your ability to do anything in the game, because Taka's an assassin, obviously, and if you don't have the ability to assassinate people, then you just put yourself in the middle of the enemy team, and then you're dead because you haven't actually killed anybody. So it's kind of rough being Taka when you're behind, but, you know, it's alright. Their Arden had a rough time. He did get some assists, though, so good on him. The Ringo played really well. The Ringo managed to kite me out really well, even though the Ringo got slowed a couple of times and just, well, a time, and then, you know, died. But for the most part, the Ringo played really well. Our Saw, he had a couple misplays, but I mean, for the most part, he played really well. His CS was out of this world. So there's a saying that you should get 10 CS per minute, which even under like ideal circumstances is kind of hard to get. And our Saw got pretty much 10 CS per minute. Probably should have had like 10. Let me think. 190. Like 7-ish, 197, 196 CS. So he was like 6 CS off of 10 per minute, which is pretty impressive. I, on the other hand, basically I got to my core items really quickly, and then I stopped worrying about CS and started worrying about kills. And that worked out pretty well. Almost went for that flawless, but I ended up having to do that 1v3, which is, you know, could have worked out really well, but I just sort of choked in the end. And then finally we have our Arden, who played really well, but I don't know what his build was. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscription, and become a lieutenant today. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. See ya.